Not long after Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine, I was having a conversation with a prime minister of a European country. They had a balanced energy portfolio in their country. He was lamenting the choices that some other European leaders had made in shutting down baseload power and the mess that Europe was in because of dependence on Vladimir Putin's natural gas and lacking a balanced energy portfolio. And he said to me, a vision without a solid action plan is a hallucination. Then we went on to talk about the fact the world is going to need 50% more energy in the next 25 years than it currently needs today. So we're going to need more energy choices, and it shouldn't be a choice between either renewables or conventional sources. We truly need both. We need to expand our portfolio of choices, not to allow the Biden administration to have this disastrous and very dangerous vision of stopping and replacing all conventional sources of energy. Last week, Made in American Energy took yet another hit from this administration. The Department of Interior proposed a new rule that would increase the cost of energy production in our country, estimated at about $2 billion between now and 2031. As with any industry, these costs will get passed on to the consumer, and Americans are seeing that at the gas pump with higher gas prices as we speak. Once again, this administration has shown us where their loyalty lies. It's with radical environmentalists instead of with Montanans and with American energy producers. What's worse is that every single one of my Democrat colleagues in the U.S. Senate paved the way for this egregious rule. Remember, before the Democrats passed their hyperinflation bomb a year ago, I worked to strip language that would increase the cost of energy production. They wanted to increase the cost. We tried to strip that language out. Only one Democrat was needed to vote with us and with the rest of my colleagues to stop that. Unfortunately, every single Senate Democrat gave Biden the green light to continue on this anti-energy warpath. Instead of working to support more American-made energy, Biden and the Democrats are tearing it down virtually at every turn, and we see it across the board. We must reverse this course before it's too late and get back to incentivizing and unleashing more Made in America energy.
Hello, friends. Please keep your eye on your bank account. A deal has been reached in many states. New one-time bonus rebate checks are set to arrive this year, and these payments will range from hundreds of dollars to over $1,000. But dear friends, there will be eligibility requirements that you need to meet in order to receive the checks. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of the details. Also, to say thank you very much for being part of this community. I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. My dear friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Negotiators from Virginia's General Assembly have announced that a budget deal has been reached, balancing tax relief and increased funding for education. The announcement was made by House Appropriations Committee Chairman Barry Knight and Senate Appropriations Committee co-chairs Joe Barker and Janet Howell. The lawmakers have said that major components had been agreed to, and staff would be completing the final touches in the days to come. Most notably, the deal will include a one-time tax rebate of $200 for individuals and $400 for joint filers. The three budget negotiators said they were very optimistic about reaching a deal after Chairman Barry Knight had earlier mentioned the possibility of a compromise over a one-time tax rebate. This past Wednesday, Governor Glenn Youngkin was asked if he would support one-time rebates instead of permanent cuts. He said, "I know that we can afford permanent cuts, and if we take a moment here to provide the one-time tax relief and move forward for permanent cuts next year, that is a compromise that I would be willing to accept." So in addition to the one-time tax rebate, the budget will reportedly increase the standard deduction, $8,500 for single filers, and $17,000 for joint filers. They will also remove the age requirement for military retiree subtraction and reinstate the sales tax holiday. The state has said in an official statement, altogether, these actions provide relief to low and middle income Virginia residents and businesses. We also prioritize investments in education at all levels to ensure that our students recover from crisis learning loss and are workforce ready. According to the budget negotiators, there will also be increased financial aid for college students and additional operating support to ensure access is not limited due to family income. Minnesota taxpayers should also keep an eye on their bank accounts. A significant number of residents in Minnesota are starting to receive their one-time tax rebate payments, which was approved by the legislature last session, out of the state's multi-billion-dollar budget surplus. Revenue Commissioner Paul Marcotte told reporters this past Wednesday that 200,000 checks were electronically sent out this week. Applications for unemployment benefits fell again last week as America's labor market continues to hum along despite attempts by the Federal Reserve to cool the economy. The number of Americans applying for jobless benefits fell last week by 10,000 to 230,000 the week ending August 19th. In an attempt to bring down four-decade-high inflation, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates 11 times in the past year and a half to the current 5.4%, which is a 22-year high. Part of the Fed's reasoning was to cool the job market and bring down wages, which many economists believe suppresses price growth. Though inflation has come down significantly during that stretch, the job market has held up better than many had anticipated. Earlier this month, the government reported that U.S. employers added 187,000 jobs in July, fewer than expected, but still a reflection of a healthy labor market. The unemployment rate dipped to 3.5%, close to a half-century low. Job openings in June fell to below 9.6 million. That is the fewest in more than 2 years. However, the numbers remain unusually robust, considering monthly job openings have never topped 8 million before 2021. The government updates both of those reports next week. Besides some layoffs in the technology sector earlier this year, companies have mostly been trying to retain their employees, while the manufacturing, warehousing, and retail industries have slowed their hiring in recent months. They are not yet cutting jobs in large numbers. Given the difficulties in finding workers during the past 2 years, businesses will likely hold on to them as long as possible, even if our economy weakens. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, this coming Friday and every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Please make sure, dearest friends, that you enter these giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.